play fair. Find out the importance of playing fair in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. In my neighborhood growing up, we went to great lengths to play fair. The kids on my block developed a long list of rules to be sure that our games were fair to everyone. For example, in dodgeball, the older kids had to throw from the free throw line, while the younger kids could come all the way out to midcourt. In basketball, tall kids had one shot at the basket, while short kids could keep shooting as long as they could keep getting rebounds. In tag, fast kids had to sit out for the rest of the game if they got caught, but the slow, skinny ones, they only had to sit out for the count of 15. We just wanted everything to be fair. God commanded the nation of Israel to realize they should always be fair. No individual or class of people should receive unfair judgment. That meant everyone had to play fair. Here's one passage in Deuteronomy chapter 25, beginning with verse 13. You shall not have in your bag two kinds of weights, a large and a small. You shall not have in your house two kinds of measures, large and small. A full and fair weight you shall have, a full and fair measure you shall have, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. For all you who do such things, all who act dishonestly, are an abomination to the Lord your God. Chapter 25 in the book of Deuteronomy describes several common events where fairness was critical. In punishment, according to verses 2 through 3, in employment, according to verse 4, in the family, according to verses 5 through 12, and in business, in the verses we just read, at verses 13 through 16. Jesus later summarized why in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12, when he said, "So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets." Deuteronomy chapter 25, verses 1 through 3, describes how the court and punishment system should be right and just to all people. Verse 4 commands employers to be fair in their wages to their employees. Verses 5 through 12 describes how fairness should extend to the family, both the immediate family and the extended family. Yes, it matters how you treat your brother-in-law. Verses 13 through 16 describe fairness in business dealings. Now, some might say, but you don't know my business. It's cutthroat out there. Or, you don't understand my situation. There's no way to decide this fairly. Or, you don't know my crazy brother-in-law. Well, you're right. I don't. But Jesus does. In another situation, in Matthew chapter 22, verse 37 and following, this is how Jesus reacted. And he said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets." Someone might respond, but Jesus doesn't live in my neighborhood. He didn't work in my office. If I don't pull the same stuff they do, I'll never make it. Jesus doesn't understand. Everyone's out to get me. Guess who Jesus was talking to in Matthew chapter 22? A Pharisee, after the Pharisee tried to entrap Jesus. This Pharisee was trying to put Jesus in a corner to discredit him, or at least embarrass him. Talk about being out to get him. Yet Jesus' answer was not to rebuke him or even to undercut his attempt to entrap him. He said, "Love God and love your neighbor as yourself." If I love my neighbor like I love myself, then anything I might do to hurt them is out. I don't want anyone hurting me. Anything that would cheat them or deceive them is out too. I don't want to be cheated and deceived, so I shouldn't cheat or deceive anyone else. That's what the law in Deuteronomy describes. That's what Jesus taught. And that's what we should do, because now you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.